In this video, I'm going to talk about the different types of horse racing bets. Now, horse racing is a sport that might go overlooked by the population because everybody likes to bet on other things, as in football, basketball, baseball, hockey. But horse racing can be profitable as long as you know what to look for. And it always starts with the basics. You got to know how to bet it first. All right, so let's get right into it. So let's start off with the most basic bet right away, which is the win bet. All right, what that means is horse that you pick needs to win the race. You bet a win bet. All right. In the odds, for example, if a horse is 4-1 and you put $100 on that horse and that horse ends up winning, you end up winning $400. All right. 4-1 is the same thing as a plus 400 when it comes to sports betting. So a win bet is when you're placing just for that horse to win the race. Next, let's talk about a place bet. All right, a place bet means that if you bet on a horse to place, it can come in first or second. All right, so if it comes in first or second, you most likely win money. But if it is a favorite, a heavy favorite, you might not win money in a place bet. All right, if that horse comes in second, you might actually lose a little bit of money. So place bets are best for horses that have odds usually of about 300 and above. Now let's talk about a show bet. Now a show bet means that that horse can come in first, second, or third. And if it comes in first, second, or third, then you win that bet. Now, to be able to make money with that bet, though, you must pick a horse that's pretty much anywhere from plus 700 and above. Because if you put a favorite of a show bet and they come in third, you will actually lose most of your money. Now, let's talk about a win place bet. All right. So, for example, if you pick a win place bet and you put $50 down, well, that ticket is going to cost $800. And then what that means is, again, that horse can come in first or second, and you will be able to make money. Now, if the horse comes in first, you win both bets. If the horse comes in second, you only win one bet. And most likely, unless they're a heavy favorite, you will win your money back doing a win place bet if that horse comes in second. Now let's move on to a win place show bet. All right, if you're putting $50 on a win place show bet, you will be making a 3-bet ticket. All right, so a $50 bet will be $150, and that means that that horse can come in first, second, or third. Now, if that horse comes in first, you win all 3 bets. If it comes in second, you win 2 out of 3 bets. If it comes in third, you only win 1 bet. Now, if that horse comes in third, most likely you're going to lose a little bit of money unless that horse is a underdog. All right, if it's a heavy underdog, plus 700 and above, yes, maybe you will get your money back and maybe you'll make a little. But if they're anywhere below that, you most likely will lose money. Now let's talk about some of the exotic bets that you can do here in horse racing. All right, first one is going to be the exacta. This is getting similar to sports betting parlays. All right, so the exacta means that you're picking the horse that's going to come in first and second. All right, now going along with the exacta is sometimes you will see a box. All right, there'll be a check mark and it'll say box. Now what this means is that they can come in any of those combinations. All right, so if you pick 3 horses for an exacta box, they can come in any of their combinations for those horses to come in first and second. All right, so if you pick 3 horses in an exacta box, you'll be making 6 bets because there's 6 combinations of those horses that can come in first and second. If you're taking 2 horses, then there is 2 ways that they can come in first and second. So you'll be making 2 bets. All right. Next one up is going to be the trifecta. All right. The trifecta is you are trying to predict the horses that are going to come in first, second, and third. All right. See, because now we're getting a little bit difficult with the bets here, but your payouts skyrocket when it comes down to trifecta. All right. Because if you pick a horse that comes in first, second, and third, you will get a good payout there. All right. Now, again, you can box the trifecta as well, which means if you pick 3 or 4 or 5 horses, well, it can come in any of those combinations, but there will be a heavy ticket price that goes along with that because you will be making a lot of tickets trying to get all of those combinations. All right, so it won't just be one ticket betting to come in first, second, and third, which you can do, but that is incredibly hard to pick that exact combination of the horses coming in first, second, and third. But a trifecta, that is what you would be doing. All right, you would be predicting who's going to come in first, second, and third. Now, the next bet is going to be a superfecta. All right. Now, this bet will give you a really high payout if somehow you're able to predict who's going to come in first, second, third, and fourth. All right. If you can get all four, then you will have a good payday. All right. But again, trifectas, superfectas, these are rough. These are very hard to get. All right. But if you do get lucky and you end up getting one, you will have a heavy payday. And you can do the same thing with a superfecta. You can box that, and any combination of first, second, third, and fourth can come through. But again, that ticket price is going to be pretty high because you need to pretty much have all those combinations, mismatch and all together. So the ticket price for a box superfecta will be pretty high if you choose to go that route. Now, another couple bets that you'll see is a pick 3, a pick 4, a pick 5. Now, what this means is when you do that type of bet, you need to pick the winner of either 3 races or 4 races or 5 races, whatever, the number of races that are selected. All right. You need to pick the winner of all those. And if you do, then you will get a share of the total pool of everybody that put money into that pot. Now, you don't need to necessarily just pick one horse in each of those races. You can pick multiple horses in each of those races. But again, your ticket price will get higher the more horses that you pick in each of those races, whether it be a pick 3, a pick 4, a pick 5, all right? But again, when it comes down to it, if you're able to do that, you will get a heavy payday being able to hit a pick 3, a pick 4, a pick 5. Now we can go ahead and talk about what's my favorite bet to do pretty much in horse racing. What is it that I do? All right, me personally, I like to stick to two plays. All right, there's 2 types of plays that I will do, and that's it. I will do the win place bet, and other than that, I will do the exacta box. All right, those are the only 2 that I will do. Trifectas, superfectas, pick 3, pick 4, pick 5s. Those are a stretch. All right, those are like in sports betting trying to get a significant parlay, all right, to hit. Those are tough. You're only going to hit probably one of those out of every 20 races that you do, all right? And even longer than that when it comes to superfectas and pick 5s and stuff like that. So I like to keep it, simple, all right? I like to keep it simple. And my, maybe everybody else has, a different opinion on it, or they bet different stuff. Me personally, I like to stick to the win place bet and the exacta box bet. All right. Those are the only 2 bets that I do when it comes to horse racing. Now, if you guys are interested to learn exactly how to look at horses and be able to pick the right horses, make sure you guys go down in the description and click the link. As always, guys, I'm Linemaker Sports. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, I'm out.